he's been feeling weak since he wet his beak. You know that's one road that he wishes that he'd never crossed. When he got, he had the whole brood, but now he's just screwed. Like a chicken with his head cut off. He used to strut and preen like he was king, but now he's not the barnyard boy. Jesus has been cooking, boys, I tell you he's looking like a chicken with his head cut off. His cloak has been plucked, that's hard to do. His cloak has been plucked, but he run out of luck. He's like a chicken with his head cut off. Can't write them like that, learn them somebody else let him write them.
I wrote this song about jukeboxes, and the jukebox was an animated object to tell you all the gigs it had played in its jukebox career. The song's called Dusty Jukebox. I'm just a jukebox shining lights, one of the very first seabirds, bright neon lights, rolled out of the factory with a big old dreams. Guess the music business, it ain't what it seems. I've been bruised in the bars, made money for years, seen broken hearts, and I dried up some tears. Got experience from Jimmy, learned the blues from John Lee. God bless the Stones, Big Keith and me. But I've done it my way with old blue eyes, skipped on Pat Boone's White Sox, and ended up here on Highway 31, just another dusty jukebox. I've been to Kansas City with old Maple Lane, drove a hot rod Lincoln, working at the Dairy Queen. I played all the big stars from all over the world, but the money rolls in if you play Brown Eyed Girl. But I've done it my way with old blue eyes, skipped on Pat Boone's White Sox, and it ended up here on Highway 31, just another dusty jukebox. When you play that smoking but I've done it my way with old blue eyes. I skipped on Pat Boone's White Sox, and it ended up here on Highway 31, just another dusty jukebox. Now the dust is all settled, no more plastic LPs. I'm retiring with Elvis, 'cause I can't play CDs. Sitting in the corner, remembering my time, oh, the good old days. Hank Williams for a dime. But I've done it my way with old blue eyes. I skipped on Pat Boone's White Sox, and I ended up here on Highway 31, just another dusty jukebox. But I've done it my way with old blue eyes. I skipped on Pat Boone's White Sox, and I ended up here on Highway 31, just another dusty jukebox. Just another dusty jukebox.
Thank you. There's no old one. Bill Earl wrote this song about, I guess about 1978, something like that. And it was in the middle of a raging snowstorm. I just threw some more wood on the fire and rolled some more joints so that whiskey and went right. He told me this story about this old man he saw going up the street in Nashville. The old man dressed all his clothes, had an old guitar slung over his back with a string tied around his neck. Whiskey bottle in the back pocket, she trudging up the street. He looked at him over there, and Bill Earl said, I looked at him, and I thought, well, there goes the old Nashville cowboy. And I said, wait a minute. It's right there. So we did that night. Got where we could get in the road about 2 or 3 days later to get down there, and we shot it. That was 2 days after that, I found myself in Waylon's bus going to Austin, Texas to pitch the song Waylon. It was a big deal to them, to me too. And got down there, and it was by this time it was 1978, 79, and Willie and Waylon, all them people was over there. And it was Advent, they was down there at Advent of the grand opening of the Austin Opera House, one of Willie's deals. And he was there, Emmylou was there, the Crickets were there, and Waylon was there, and Willie was there. It was all a big deal. A lot of them Texas boys. So we went down there to pitch the song. It was me and my wife and Hank Cochran and his girlfriend went down there to pitch the song Waylon. I was all set up. Hank and Willie was like that. So it all worked out. It's okay. Got down there and nobody could get in to see Waylon. Willie couldn't get in to see nobody. So what happened was Willie come over there after we got in and got squared away and came in. We sat up there all afternoon, passed guitar around and smoked Willie pot until we was all stupid. And it was like, next thing I know was Jeannie Seeley, his wife, Hank's wife, got involved in a terrible car wreck, so they went off and left me there, and I went home and Willie put me out on the stage at the show. And so I'd never been around a big touring group, and they figured out my car. So they took him here, locked it in the office. So they come down to Spirits Open, Emmylou played, Waylon played, we walked on stage and played about 30 minutes and stopped and said, blah, 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 and here he is, rock and roll. And I was petrified. I walked out on the stage, he looked at me, and I must look like a deer in the headlights. I said, I can't find my guitar, but right away he knew. So he said, that's okay, play mine. Oh, great. It's fucking great. Play with it. Hold up. It's the same one he plays now, Trigger. It's a big old classical guitar, wide neck, deep, all that. Willie's guitar. So not only that, I'm going to stand there and play his guitar, but he doesn't have a strap like a regular strap, you know. He uses a saxophone strap. It's like this, go around your neck. Hang down and put yourself under there and rap. I never even been up close to one of them things. Well, I was standing on the stage, and by the time we both come to and what to do, 2 minutes had gone down. Dead air. So he got me. He was a short, he was a small guy like me. He was standing up on the stage like this. He's behind me trying to help me with this kind of gizmo. Guitar hooked up, so his arms is coming out, and his people are standing there starting to show up their feet in 3 minutes, 4 minutes. I snap. Oh, okay. So he left, and I'm standing there going, oh, shit. You know, trying to make a little hand thing I get on the struck C chord. Just tuned in concert, tuned in C chord. And the B string that I tuned. So I'm going, while I'm trying to think what I can do. So I'm going, beep, beep, beep. And by this time, 5 minutes has gone by. And you know the difference between this sound and this sound? There's about 3,000 people in there. It was dark. About 10 rows back, you can see. Let's come out of the dark. He said, and he going, beep, beep, beep. He said, hey, boy, don't fuck with Willie's guitar. Anyway, Waylon took it, recorded it 3 times. I was there for one of them. Never released it. It You son of a bitch. Hank Jr. picked it up and recorded it. And Bill Earl had a really nice cut with Hank Jr. So really, God works his wonders in many and various ways. The old Nashville cowboy was burdened with time, and by the years in the fight with his wine, he had a head full of music and an old nursery rhyme, a heart full of darkness and a mouth full of brine. He told me they cheated, he told me they stole all the strength from his young years and the song from his soul. He told me they cheated until he grown old. He called them miners, mother-lode finders, digging so deep in search of more gold. Oh, where are the cowboys and the home range? Does anyone know that they killed Jesse James? Is anyone listening? Is everyone gone back? Them old Nashville cowboys, they'll sing for a dime. The old cowboy's life is gone with his past. Like the wine he was drinking, it went down so fast. He didn't know how to make it swallow last. And the waitress won't come back to fill up his glass. Oh, where are the cowboys and the home range? Does anyone know that they killed Jesse James? Is anyone listening? Is everyone gone blind? Them old Nashville cowboys, they'll sing for a dime. And hard times are cheap at the end of the line.
I got a cousin from Selma down in Dallas County. He's had 11 DUIs. In 6 months. He still has a valid driver's license because he's an attorney. And that's how it works in Dallas County. But this is my drinking and driving song I wrote for him. He's a big Auburn fan. Yeah, the other day I was leaving Dallas County. I was headed for the Auburn Plains. Going to have me a big old weekend, cruising up for the Alabama game. Well, I had a little stash in the glove box, 2 kegs mounted in the trunk. This is really true, one thing I never do, because I never ever really got drunk. Bullshit. Now, just about the time we hit the city line, and I heard an old siren whine. That orange and blue I've been dreaming about seemed to be flashing mostly blue. So I pulled over, rolled down the window, and I acted real polite when he asked me that $1 million question. He said, "Son, you have anything to drink tonight?" I had a couple of beers, 2 bottles of scotch, 8 kamikazes, an ounce of peach schnapps, 10 shots of liquor, and a quart of gin. Saw me swerving and followed the wind. Other than that, hell, I'm fine to drive. I'm still alive. You're mine, I'm fine to drive. Well, he didn't seem to be real impressed. As I sat there and shook Jordan Drive, and he said, "I'm going to have to give you a field test. See if you can walk this line." Now, my mother always told me to be truthful. She said, "Son, don't you ever tell a lie." And I said, "Well, I ain't so sure about walking, but I'm fine to drive, and I'm still alive. You're mine, I'm fine to drive. Only had a couple of beers, 2 bottles of scotch, 8 kamikazes, an ounce of peach schnapps, 10 shots of Jaeger, and a quart of gin. Saw him swerving his pop in the wind. Other than that, I'm fine to drive." How are you?
What am I going to do now?
Well, you can be like that guy and start drinking.
Stay on a bit. This elderly lady, when